what makes CrossFit beautiful? It's the community, and it's the people within the walls of the gym, and it transcends air squats and thrusters and pull-ups. It's the relationships that coaches garner with their members and that members garner with other members that really separate CrossFit from other methodologies. The saying goes, the heart is in the community. And as a trainer, I think the coolest thing to see over time is how relationships develop in the gym. Watching families grow from gym members meeting each other and getting married, then seeing their kids come into the walls of the gym. Seeing people achieve things that before they thought were unreachable, and seeing people change their lives for the better. That's what CrossFit brings to the world, and seeing people able to live a better, more independent life is super important and really, really special to see on a daily basis.
Hey, I'm Chandler Smith, originally from Kansas City. I've been doing CrossFit for 12 years, and I currently live in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm taking my L1 because I've been doing CrossFit for 12 years and I've learned a lot, but I want to actually know kind of the doctrine behind everything that folks have been teaching me. Just want to get the real information straight from the source.
We actually love that we have people that are at the top of our sport that take the time to understand at a deeper level what is it that they actually fell in love with, right? Because to be at the top of the sport like Chandler, you need to really, really like and be passionate about what you do, and that thing that you do is CrossFit. And sometimes you would feel that you would need to give these athletes a little bit more than the level one, but you quickly realize that no, like the beauty of a level one is in its simplicity and to really, really define each term, and you see it in their head, like it clicks.
And back down, reset, Jack, a little bit earlier. Wait 2 seconds longer, guys. Ready, and go. That was better timing, Dan. Hell yeah. So coaching is at the heart of what we do in our affiliate. It's what separates our program from the other fitness programs out there. Good coaching is what allows us to increase our work capacity across broad time and modal domains. Simply put, the coach being there on the floor and helping the members of their gym improve their technique and gradually increase their intensity, whether that be via more reps, more load on the bar, etc. That's what's going to help them push out their margins of experience and help them to increase their fitness overall.
So I taught myself how to do these things, which is why it's really awesome to go from the beginning, because there's so many bad habits that I have ingrained from teaching myself things on my own, or just having like a baseline degree of strength that allowed me to get through movements without being technically proficient. Like, and the snatch is definitely one of them. I think I'm a decent snatcher, but I never have had it broken down from the very beginning to now. So it's kind of cool to get that. Better late than never.
What makes a good coach? Well, we have the definition of effective coaching, right? 6 areas. We have teaching, seeing, correcting, presence and attitude, group management, and demonstration. But at the heart of great coaching, the first thing is you have to care. And that's been a theme throughout the CrossFit program's existence, is care has to come first. So you have to care about the people that you're working with, and everything else will fall into place after that.
Ready? Rack position. Yeah, that's it. Good job.
Well, it was challenging. I've been trying to work on the front rack pretty much my whole CrossFit career, and you get away from practicing the basics, because the basics are hard and they are the fundamentals of getting better. And I think I got exposed a little bit yesterday, and then I was being a little bit lazy with how much time I was sitting with the PVC pipe because it was brutal and I had a really tough time holding the position. I was watching people who've never picked up PVC pipe and they were holding it way better than me, so it was a good challenge and a good reminder that you never outgrow the basics. So
Our goal with CrossFit is to increase our work capacity across broad time and modal domains. We want to be good at as many things as possible. So we want to go as far as we can from being a specialist, where a specialist would be extremely good at one or two things.
I definitely believe in the CrossFit methodology. You know, if you're looking to specialize, then of course train for specialization and everything, but if you're trying to be generally fit, there's no better way of going about it than CrossFit. The results speak for themselves. I think I've been able to do things that as a fitness community didn't think were possible down the road, and there's folks who are way better than me who've managed to do way more impressive things. So as we continue to push that barrier, I hope more and more people see that.
What we try to teach everyone coming into the level 1 is, regardless of the ability level of who walks into your gym, that person deserves a cue. Whether that be someone who is coming to their first CrossFit class or a games athlete like Chandler Smith. Our ability as coaches and our effectiveness is directly impacted by our ability to have someone leaving our class better and have learned something new than when they walked in the door.
The number one thing I took away from the weekend was how impressive the L1 staff was. Been to a lot of schools, a lot of Army schooling, a lot of general schooling, and how well they were able to articulate their points and how well they knew the material was extremely, extremely impressive. Their professionalism was seriously top notch. 2 was how much I love the community part of CrossFit. I think sometimes it's tough to truly connect with the community when your job is training, and so the gym space becomes more of a work space than it does a place to connect. People were totally just there because they loved CrossFit and nothing else really mattered to them for the time that they were there, and that was really cool to see because that's the same fire that I came into this with. When I started, I was telling everybody about CrossFit. I was making my friends do Fran and my basement and watching them throw up and stuff like that. All of that energy that I came into CrossFit with was seen in everybody else this weekend, and it got me really fired up about the direction that the space is moving in.